Hello, gorgeous ones. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Hope you are all really, really well. And boy, oh boy, am I excited to share this amazing, momentous news with you today on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Awakening within 4 weeks. Potentially sounds too good to be true. It is not too good to be true. It is now possible, and it is a program that I and the other Believe accredited practitioners are going to be running this summer. Okay, so I myself am going to be running this 4 weeks program, this 4 week program in July. I'm going to be running 2 groups in July and 1 group in and 1 group in August. And this is such a momentous opportunity. Seriously, I just had a clarity call with someone who's going to be enrolling into the August group. And I was just saying to them, 4 weeks to awaken. 4 weeks to awaken. It took me 18 months, okay? And that's not that I did anything wrong. That's just the only way it was possible for me at that time, because I was one of the very, very first to move through the Believe releasing process. But what is now possible is that it is possible for you to awaken in 4 weeks. And so how is this possible? Firstly, it is about you getting to your broadest truth. So when you're going through the Believe releasing process, it's always about truth creation and creating love labeled truths that relabel fear labeled memories to love. And as they relabel to love, the associated low vibration that's stored within your body leaves. Okay, so it's all about truth creation. And when I awakened, I flowed to my broadest truth at the end of the releasing process. This is how it normally works. You normally release and release and release, relabel and relabel and relabel, and you move through into you start off with like experience-led releasing, as they talk about in the Believe book, okay? And then you flow more into journey level releasing, and then beyond that you go into really broad journey level truths, and then you get to your broadest truth. But what is so wondrous now is that through Liv and Raf Okanya of Fifth Dimension Earth and us 8 Believe accredited practitioners, we are now introducing a 4 week program that will take you to your broadest truth in 4 weeks. And this is phenomenal. This is truly momentous. There are so many of you here who want to awaken. Some of you have been going through the Believe releasing process for a while. Some of you haven't even yet started the Believe releasing process. It doesn't matter where you are. This 4 week intensive broadest truth program is available and applicable to all. So if you are truly wanting to awaken, this program is like freaking gold dust. I cannot even tell you, because I said to the client I spoke to just now, I was like, if I had been able to reach my broadest truth to enable me to awaken in 4 weeks, wow, how wondrous would that have been? It took me 18 months, and that was my journey. That was how I chose it. And it was because of my journey and other people who were the early adopters of Believe. Our journeys, it did take longer, and that was by perfect design. But you guys have the opportunity to do this now in 4 weeks. It's going to be incredible. So I'm going to be coming live to talk about this more over the coming weeks. I know Liv and Raf are doing lots of lives over on the Fifth Dimension Earth page as well. I know some of you have already booked onto the courses that I'm running. So where to start? So much exciting information. If you've already booked on, Liv and Raf over on the Fifth Dimension Earth page, I think it's next Wednesday and the Wednesday after, are going to be doing Facebook Lives where they're going to be giving you your broadest truth. But the idea is it's really good to have that broadest truth and know what your broadest truth is, so you can energetically start to flow to it to be ready for the broadest truth program. And like Raf said in his live that he and Liv did yesterday, he said, you know, they can tell you the broadest truth, but if you don't then do the broadest truth program, that's like being given the keys to a Porsche and then not getting in the Porsche and driving it. You want the broadest truth, but you then want to enroll onto the broadest truth program so you can flow to it, because what it does, it energetically changes your soul. When you reach your broadest truth, your soul changes, okay? And so we want to max this out. So if you've already enrolled, check out Liv and Raf's lives, because they'll be able to flow you to your broadest truth. If you can't make those lives and you've enrolled into the courses with me, I will share what your broadest truth is with you so you can energetically start getting ready for the program. So that's the first thing. The reason this program is so powerful and so wondrous and special is that when the program starts, everyone that's enrolled on it will be able to leverage the 5th Dimension Earth Megadome. And this is, so be ready for this if you haven't heard of this before, because this is mind-blowingly phenomenal. And as a Believe accredited practitioner, I'm leveraging this all the time when I'm working with clients with Believe Awakening support. But when you enroll onto this course, when it starts, you will be able to leverage the 5th Dimension Earth Megadome, which is the most powerful energy holding in the multiverses. The most powerful energy holding in the multiverses. What this is going to do is enable you to have a massive leg up on that kind of receiving from your higher self, because what I often find, so many people move through the Believe releasing process on their own. Many people want the help of a Believe accredited practitioner, in the same way that when I went through my awakening, Liv and Raf helped me. But people that are kind of struggling to get started, it's often because they feel like they can't quite crack the first release, okay? And that's why I offer my 4-week Kickstart program, which is brilliant at getting people up and flying with the releasing process and kind of moving. But with this program, the Broadest Truth program, when you're connected to the 5th Dimension Earth Megadome, that's massively going to amplify your receiving and the power of what is coming through for you. And this 4 weeks, it's going to be intensive. I was just saying to someone just now, you need to be ready. So this is very much how I work. When I work with clients with awakening support, I always say to them, it's your choice, but my desire is that you are all in, because when you are all in, you're going to smash that 4 weeks, okay? Or if it's a 4-week Kickstart with me, or the 6-month one-to-one support. If anyone's working with me for awakening support, I'm very much like, energetically, I want you to be all in, because you're going to get the very most from it. And it's the same with this Broadest Truth program. The guidance really strongly from my non-physical team, because as your Believe accredited practitioner that will be hosting this Broadest Truth program for you if you enroll in it, we want you to be energetically committed to it and all in. We don't want you just dipping your toe in to see if it works. That's not the right energy to start the Believe releasing process, especially with this Broadest Truth program. And when I started my awakening, I was literally all in. I was like, right, I am having this. I am getting this low store vibration out of my body. I am letting go of these fears. I'm going to awaken, because that is the life that I want, and this other life hasn't been working for me. And I was really powerful with that energy. And it doesn't mean you have to be, you know, loud about it like I was. It could just be this kind of gentle, steady knowing that you're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with the struggle. I'm done with the fear. I'm done with the efforting. I want to be love labeled. I want to live a love labeled life. I want to be able to choose love always in the moment. I want that. I want to get to my broadest truth, which is going to enable me to do those things. Okay. And so it's going to be an intensive 4 weeks. It is likely going to stretch you a bit, but I'm here with so much love to support you and take you into my energetic arms of my non-physical team as well. Obviously, the support of Liv and Raf and 5th Dimension Earth Megadome also. There's going to be so much love in these groups because I'm running 3 of them. Every group full of love. Like, come into my vibrational arms, because this is just what I love doing as a Believe accredited practitioner, is literally bringing you in and helping you move through this. I know everything that the believe releasing process will give you and your broadest truth will give you. I know what it's going to give you. It's going to give you what so many of you are looking for, okay? And so it doesn't matter if you haven't even started working with your higher self yet. Do not worry, okay? Or there are going to be some of you that are watching this who've been working with me on releasing for quite a long time, because your journey's been a bit more like mine. It's just been a longer journey. But all of you, it's time to get to your broadest truth. Why would you wait? And so this is relevant for every single one of you. For those that are working with me currently in other ways, again, this is just going to really propel you. And I'll talk to you more about that when I speak to you on the coaching sessions that we have together. The Broadest Truth program running alongside the other work you're doing with me is just going to be like massive momentum and rocket fuel, so don't worry about that. But there are so many of you that have been sitting on the fence a bit with the releasing process and just being like, oh, I want to start, but I'm not quite ready. I want to start, I'm not really sure how. This is your golden opportunity. I can't say it enough. You can get to your broadest truth and awaken within 4 weeks. There is a time commitment to it. As with all courses that I've done with Live and Wrath, they are intensive, but they are life-changing. And it's only the Believe accredited practitioners that can run these courses, which have been put together with Live and Wrath, the Broadest Truth courses. And so they will be intensive. The time commitment is 14 hours a week, but literally be all in with that. 4 weeks to your broadest truth. It took me 18 months. That's all I'm going to say. Literally grab this with your entire soul. That is literally what I would be doing. So I'm really excited. If any of you want to chat to me about it a bit more, I do offer clarity calls, free 20-minute clarity calls every Tuesday, so you can see those on my website if you want to book one in with me. But the links are on my website. So I'm running 2 groups in July. I'm doing kind of a morning group and an afternoon group. Everything's on my website in the link that's above this video. I'm also running a group in August, and bookings are already coming in. So I encourage you to move. Like, why wait? This is what we came into physical for, is to live your life. And I am determined and committed and relentlessly not going to stop until I help as many people as I can to awaken. I'm never here to force, you know, it is your choice. But I would literally say, for goodness sake, if you're wanting to awaken, like, this is like your opportunity. Do not procrastinate. Do not find any excuse to hold you back from this. It took me 18 months. It can take you 4 weeks. That's literally my last thing. I know I've said it a few times, but hello, it's going to be incredible. So read the details on my website, read them through fully, because there's a long page on my website that talks through how this program is going to work. Make sure you've read it all fully so you understand it. Book onto one of the groups, because there's 3 of them that I'm running, and let's do this. And if you are feeling, you know, if you are feeling unsure, do feel free to book in a clarity call with me or inbox me. That's absolutely fine. I've had lots of inbox messages coming in overnight, and I love it, because I just want to help as many of you as I can, because we're here to live happy, love-labelled, extraordinary lives. We're not here to keep suffering and struggling. And for so many of you, this is going to help you to propel with your energetic capabilities, you know, working with non-physical. For those of you that want to do that also, it's boom time. It's basically boom time. So I don't know what else to say at this exact moment in time, but other than this is like freaking genius. Get on it. So on that note, sending you so much love. I will be coming on live to talk about this more over the coming weeks as well, but I can't make you do it. You know, I can't get in your body to do it for you, but oh my gosh, if I was in your body, I would be doing this. 4 weeks to reach your broadest truth. By the end of that 4 weeks, you will be awakened. By the end of the summer, you will be awakened. Like, never has there been a more perfect, powerful, potent, amazing opportunity and time for you than there is right here, right now. We love you so, so, so much, and we cannot wait to welcome so freaking many of you onto these 3 groups. They're gonna be phenomenal. Mwah.